Welcome, dear viewers, to this captivating journey through the centuries of philosophy. Today, we will delve into the richness of intellectual currents, from ancient times to the present, unraveling key doctrines and directions that have shaped the human mind. Let's explore together the evolution of philosophical thought, leaving an indelible mark on the history of humanity. 1. Aristotelianism. Aristotle's philosophy is an extensive system covering ethics, logic, physics, and metaphysics. His concepts of happiness, virtues, laws of motion, and principles of organizing knowledge have become fundamental in the history of philosophy. 2. Kantianism. Immanuel Kant formulated critical philosophy, emphasizing the role of reason in creating experience. His categorical imperative, a cornerstone of ethical reasoning, and his works marked the transition from empiricism to transcendentalism, influencing subsequent philosophical discourse. 3. Existentialism. Existentialism raises fundamental questions about the meaning of life, freedom, and responsibility. Philosophers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Albert Camus develop ideas on how individual choices shape the meaning of existence, profoundly altering perceptions of human life. 4. Phenomenology. Edmund Husserl founded phenomenology, a philosophical methodology aimed at studying phenomena as they appear to consciousness, bypassing prior theories or assumptions. This methodology introduced a new level of analysis into philosophical investigations. 5. Thomism. The teachings of Thomas Aquinas combining Christian theology and philosophy. Thomism asserts the existence of God based on reason and draws on Aristotelian metaphysics. This doctrine significantly influenced the development of medieval philosophy and theology. 6. Marxism. Karl Marx developed the theory of ideology, explored the material foundations of social structure, and proposed the theory of historical materialism, inspiring numerous movements studying society and economics. 7. Deconstructionism. Jacques Derrida advanced deconstruction, denying fixed meanings and exploring multiple interpretations of texts and language. This approach had an impact on literature, philosophy, and cultural studies. 8. Neoplatonism. Representatives of Neoplatonism, like Plotinus, developed a doctrine suggesting that everything emanated from a single source, and returning to this source represents the highest goal. Their theories influenced Christian mysticism and medieval philosophy. 9. Pragmatism. Pragmatism, proposed by Charles Peirce and William James, focuses on practical significance and the examination of the effectiveness of ideas and theories. It is oriented toward problem-solving and active impact on the surrounding world. 10. Socratic method. Socrates proposed the idea that truth lies in acknowledging one's ignorance. Through dialogue and questioning, he aimed to help people acquire knowledge and wisdom, emphasizing self-awareness and learning through discourse. 11. Empiricism. The philosophy of empiricism, presented by John Locke and David Hume, asserts that knowledge arises from experience and observation. Empiricists deny innate ideas, questioning the concept of intuitive knowledge. 12. Cynic philosophy. Cynics, like Diogenes and Antisthenes, advocated simplicity of life, renunciation of material values, and openly expressed their convictions through asceticism and the demonstration of antisocial behavior. 13. Ontological argument. Philosophy presented through arguments regarding existence. An example is Saint Anselm's ontological argument, which claims that the very idea of God implies his real existence. 14. Buddhist philosophy. The teachings originating from the preaching of Siddhartha Gautama, later known as Buddha. Buddhist philosophy focuses on suffering and the path to liberation from it through nirvana. 15. Virtue ethics. Philosophy emphasizing the importance of developing virtues and character to achieve moral integrity. An example is Aristotle's doctrine of the mean as a path to virtue. 16. Rationalism. The opposite of empiricism, rationalism asserts that knowledge comes from reason and intuition, not experience. Philosophers like René Descartes advocate for the primacy of reason in the process of knowledge. 17. Dialectical materialism. The philosophical foundation of Marxism-Leninism, combining Hegelian dialectics and materialism. It views society as a process of change, emphasizing the role of material conditions in shaping social relations. 18. Transcendentalism. A philosophical movement represented, for example, by Ralph Waldo Emerson and Henry David Thoreau, advocating ideas of spiritual intuition, unity with nature, and liberation from social conformities. 19. South Asian philosophy. Teachings represented, for example, by Indian and Chinese philosophy. It includes ideas of karma, dharma, Taoism, and Confucianism, enriching the worldview of millions over centuries. 20. Structuralism. A philosophical movement asserting that language and thought are constructed through structures and systems of symbols. Exponents, like Ferdinand D. Thank you for embarking on this fascinating journey through the labyrinths of philosophy. We hope you've enjoyed this insightful overview of key philosophical movements and ideas. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until our next encounter in the world of philosophy and thought.